Any punch below this point is going to be called low. With that said, obey my commands, protect yourselves at all times, touch them up, good luck to both of you.
Looking.
May not be ineffective, just doesn't have the same muscular clarity and cut as was the case previously.
De La Hoya is coming out.
Hard punches to the body right away.
De La Hoya is coming out and trying to bully the young fighter, trying to make an impression on a guy who has never been in with a fighter of his class.
Not trying himself out, though. It's his first time fighting this big of a weight class, so you better watch it. But one thing he's not worried about is the guy's punching power. That's why he can lay in here like this.
Takes a little left and is momentarily knocked off stride. De La Hoya.
Body blows.
Yep, De La Hoya eyeing the body and targeting a right hand. He actually loaded up on it to throw it to the belly.
A good left hook inside
jab
by Sturm. To a naturally smaller man remains to be seen.
Fires that jab, it's a laser.
He already has a reddened nose. And Oscar's face is also a little red.
Redder than Sturm, to be exact.
Left hook to the body by De La Hoya, working very hard to try to get at the ribcage. Now he steps up and fires a right hand upstairs.
Moved De La Hoya, Roy.
I think so
his whole
too.
body.
I think so too.
Playing it as cautiously as Hopkins did.
Of Hopkins versus Robert Allen. Good left hook by Sturm.
He's trying to wear Sturm down.
Straight right hand by De La Hoya. Oscar wants to see if his jab has an effect on Sturm's, the way Sturm's jab appears to affect De La Hoya.
Looks like they're
Now De La Hoya lands a jab and a right hand.
His nose is bleeding. I don't think he should stand in and fight this crazy fight.
It looks like they're both standing in each other's pocket.
I'm not sure matching strength for strength is really smart against Felix Sturm, but now De La Hoya rallies and lands combinations down the stretch, and Sturm looks at him and smiles and holds the glove up as if to say, good sparring round. 160 pounds. Good body combination by De La Hoya, and there was an uppercut inside that he mixed in, but
good
now
jab.
Sturm said, I have to be concerned about his jab. He has a very good one. Right now it looks as though he has to be concerned about his strength as well.
Yeah, but what Oscar has to do is catch Sturm when he opens up to hit Oscar, and then hit Sturm.
A quick left hook by Sturm. It's that jab. Hits it right on the top of De La Hoya's head. Now the little left hook again, and Sturm's jab.
Yes, he is. This jab's gonna give him problems tonight if he's not careful.
Him and punching to Sturm's body in the first couple of rounds, and Sturm almost landed the uppercut. Sturm loves to throw uppercuts and sometimes throws them from far out. That would give De La Hoya a chance to counter if it happens.
Yep, because I never see him come out and just come after a guy like this.
Oh, good left to the body and a good left hook upstairs by Oscar De La Hoya. Quick combination, double left hook. He threw 185 punches in the first 2 rounds. Oscar doubling Sturm's punch output. But to what ultimate effect? We'll see.
Now Oscar's fighting like Oscar. That's the way he usually fights, is behind his jab, and more things happen.
Hiding his chin under his shoulder. It's a classic way.
And the blood begins to flow again from De La Hoya's nose. Sturm so far is the unmarked fighter.
Yeah, but
there's the uppercut.
He's taking a lot of good body shots now.
I think it's been pretty quick already.
He's not throwing no body shots.
Hard right hand by Sturm.
Throw some body shots late in the fight.
Good body shot by De La Hoya. De La Hoya flirting with the belt line now as he keeps going to the body against Sturm.
Wonderful stuff at close quarters.
Yes, it is.
Variety of punches from both fighters, and again Sturm's jab. De La Hoya going to the body, Sturm countering with a left hook upstairs.
Late in the fight, these things will tell a story.
Felix Sturm just sitting back and letting Oscar De La Hoya bring the fight to him. A look at Sturm's jab.
There you see that good jab. He's getting good extension on it, and it's popping Oscar's head back. And I don't think Oscar's liking it. That's what's causing most of the damage to Oscar's face right now. But that's his best punch, so.
That is a medley of jabs.
57 out of 258.
2 rounds to 1, 29-28. Oscar De La Hoya. Jim, I gotta tell you something. And it would be around the belly button. Guess what, guys? It's too high.
If that Bernard Hopkins does not realize how high that cup is.
Oh, absolutely. So, round 4 begins with a lot of the same. Sturm continues to work behind the jab, and De La Hoya continues concertedly going to the body.
No, I just didn't expect Oscar to fight this type of a fight.
Gotcha. It's the choice that De La Hoya has made.
Like I always said,
right choice if all this body punching wears Sturm down.
Yeah, it will be the right choice if that happens, but if not,
faced early.
Exactly.
12-round fight against Felix Sturm. Oscar De La Hoya fighting at 160 pounds for the first time. Uncharted territory. Right hand by De La Hoya in close. And a left hook. And a left to the body. The Ring Magazine ranks him number 7 in the world in the middleweight class.
He's risky, but still, why should Oscar make this hard on himself like that?
Oscar doing a better job now of using his gloves to block shots.
Male models, they're really sticking their noses in there.
Doesn't seem to have lost any hand speed, that's for sure.
None at all. No power either.
If De La Hoya managed to steal that 4th round, he was trying to do it against a guy that CompuBox saw landing half his punches in the round.
That good uppercut by Felix Sturm just a second ago, though.
And these body shots continue to land. You wonder if Sturm will risk enough to give himself a chance to stay with De La Hoya in the fight.
The fact that Oscar is his hero, as he has put it,
little right hand in there, but Oscar's defense has tightened up.
Well, he just made a few adjustments, brought the hand over in front a little bit more.
Too critical here. De La Hoya 18 out of 79 per round. Sturm is landing just as many punches as De La Hoya, but Oscar is throwing many more. But his jab's still working. I'm not sure what Floyd Mayweather Sr. was talking about when he claimed that Sturm was running now. I haven't seen him run. There's a good hard right hand right down the pipe by De La Hoya.
As if he was trying to buck up De La Hoya's spirits.
Left hook lead by Sturm. The jab, Sturm with a quick left hook. 3-punch combination by De La Hoya in return.
De La Hoya, based on activity.
Foot slackens off, then the focus goes to Sturm's accuracy and how he's able to land his shots.
He's a very relaxed foreign place to him.
Not at all.
And he's handling this big occasion very nicely.
And he speaks perfect English so he can hear us. He knows what we're saying over here. There was that right uppercut again. Now he comes over the top with the right hand.
That's what is allowing a lot of these punches to land because of his good hand speed.
Well, that's what Emmanuel Stewart said before the fight. To the surprise of many, he said, hey, there's no big hand speed difference here. Sturm rips De La Hoya with a right and a left and backs him up.
He's using his educated left shoulder very well, Roy.
It wouldn't be in his first outing at 160.
You're right. That's what I was worried about when he came out with such a...
Gil Clancy with Floyd Mayweather Sr. What do you think it's done for him, Roy?
Boxing skills a little bit better because he does different things that they never did in the past.
Good right hand.
But at the same time, it's easier to hit him now because he stays in and punches more.
Tighten his defensive skills.
Well, you tighten your defensive skills, but the more you punch, the more accessible you are to get hit.
Doesn't let it all go because he's more concerned about...
Mayweather said a fascinating thing to De La Hoya between rounds 7 and 8. He said, don't get discouraged.
A little discouraged.
You wonder if...
Well, what we was hearing from the other corner wasn't so good either earlier.
Going to get him out of here by now. And that's what they're talking about.
Too big, too strong. Some people compared Sturm coming in to De La Hoya's first 154-pound opponent, Javier Castillejo of Spain. In that fight, De La Hoya outboxed Castillejo and finally knocked him down for the first time with 10 seconds to go in the round. But Oscar waved a jab in there, but now let's see if De La Hoya tries to steal the round in the last 30 seconds. And if so, will Sturm move out of the way?
Good hook by Sturm.
See how Sturm gets on the balls of his feet. Not the perception of fans.
It's what the main perspective is here, because this guy, he didn't have to do this, because that was the only thing that gave this guy a chance to even be in the fight as much as he is.
In seeking to fight Bernard Hopkins, wouldn't it be extraordinary, overly ambitious in seeking to fight Felix Sturm? After 8 rounds, Harold Letterman has this fight scored even.
Yeah, and after 8 rounds, this fight is just about even, and it's looking better for Sturm all the time.
Absolutely.
At this point, we expect Oscar to start diminishing some now. Sturm seems like he's coming up.
Built an easy lead over Felix Trinidad. Crowd is beginning to catch on too. It's an awfully quiet place right now. A nervous crowd as Sturm rips De La Hoya with a left hook. Oscar looking for another answer.
He's looking for a knockout right now. He doesn't want to outwork Sturm anymore, because he don't think he can really outwork Sturm anymore, I think. Go to the body some, this fight would be easy for Sturm, because Oscar's right there for the picking for him.
Is thinking as he sizes up his chance to make $15 million this fall against Oscar De La Hoya, in which a lot of people thought he might be unbeatable.
Well, you know, the Joneses are not having the best of luck this year.
9th round, CompuBox numbers. De La Hoya 11 out of 54, Sturm 21 out of 39. And Harold, how do you have it through 9?
Okay, Jim. 5 rounds to 4. 86, 85. Jim, I got to tell you something. I gave Sturm the last 4 rounds in a row. He keeps his elbows in tight, his hands up high. 7 feet away as he heard that score recited. Letterman has Sturm winning the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had many fighters turn and talk to us during fights about what we're saying during us.
Oh, good shot.
Excellent left hand by Sturm.
Mentality of a boxer, just like this. Short, little punches.
It's because of the jab that Sturm's connect percentage is extraordinarily high. Good right hand across the top from De La Hoya.
Yeah, but Sturm answered right back with his own.
Nope. This time Sturm didn't counter back. One little pop to the body. Scrutiny of the judges.
Yes, that jab is killing him.
On the left-handed side, you would hardly know that he isn't a southpaw.
Sturm for the 3rd time, and what a fascinating tactical wrinkle now as Sturm has chosen to turn southpaw and frankly may stay here for the last 2 rounds. And De La Hoya has had big problems in the past with southpaws, but now he comes back hitting Sturm to the body and the head. Oscar De La Hoya trying to pull the most courageous rally of his career.
When the fight right-handed, why would you turn southpaw?
I agree with you, Roy.
Oscar is tired enough now that he can take this chance, but I wouldn't change it.
Lands flush on De La Hoya's face.
Maybe his left hand is his stronger hand. Oh, good shot.
Excellent left upstairs. Sturm using this southpaw stance to clock De La Hoya with straight left hand.
Have here is that De La Hoya's right hand is not his best hand. That's a southpaw boxer.
But he improved it so much in recent years. Oscar De La Hoya is too tired to mount an offense, and Felix Sturm is hot-shotting it. Harold Letterman had this fight even through 10, having given De La Hoya the 10th round, even though CompuBox numbers were the ones you could easily score for Sturm.
Ultimate test of the officials in Las Vegas.
Ended punch number in the last round, but De La Hoya had some eye-catching combinations. A lot of people thought that last fight here,
good shot.
De La Hoya and Mosley would go to De La Hoya because of the favoritism of Vegas judges for him, but Mosley got a unanimous decision. Hard right hand punch by De La Hoya. Left hook to the body.
You've made your run. Now the rest of the round is mine.
Good shot.
A Sturm-Hopkins fight would be a big seller?
No.
Oscar's going to need to...
Really needs a knockout to win this fight if you want to be honest about it, but...
Well, let's see if the judges...
Oscar really is way behind, really behind in this fight.
Staying in the southpaw stance and saying, beat me with your right hand.
None of those punches landed. The crowd's cool, but none of those punches landed.
Sturm lands a solid straight left. De La Hoya lands a 3-punch combination. Sturm hits him again with the left hand. crowd is going berserk.
I think he just slipped a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he was hard hit. He may be losing. Step toward another mega fight. It was supposed to be the setup for one of the biggest fights in the last 20 years. It's high noon in Vegas.
For the winner by unanimous decision and new WBO middleweight champion of the world, the pride of East LA.